a heartfelt night prayer to calm anxiety and find peace in Jesus. Lord, as the night falls and silence wraps around me, I come before you with my heart open wide. The world grows still, yet my soul longs to lift its voice to you before I close my eyes. You are the first thought I want to hold in my heart when darkness deepens and the last word upon my lips before sleep carries me away. Tonight, like every night, I choose to thank you first. Thank you for the breath in my lungs, for the gift of another day you entrusted to me. Thank you for the unseen mercies that carried me, for the strength you gave when I felt weak, and for the quiet blessings I may not have noticed. Even in moments I stumbled, you were there. Even when worry tried to steal my peace, your hand steadied me. Father, my heart finds rest when it remembers that you never slumber. As I lay down, I release my grip on every burden, because you have promised to carry what I cannot. I surrender the weight of my thoughts, the unfinished tasks, the fears of tomorrow, and the whispers of anxiety. I lay them all at your feet, knowing that you are faithful. Tonight I do not want to drift into sleep with restless worries. I want to fall into your presence, safe and unafraid, like a child held in the arms of a loving father. Your word reminds me that you give rest to your beloved, and I believe that promise with all my heart. So here I am, Lord, whispering my gratitude into the stillness. I trust you with my night. I trust you with my mind. I trust you with my heart. And as I close my eyes, I rest not in the comfort of my bed, but in the shelter of your love. Thank you, Lord, for letting me come to you tonight with nothing to hide. The world grows quiet, but my soul needs to speak, to release, to surrender. You see the things I cannot say out loud, and you hold the pieces of my heart I sometimes do not understand myself. I bring to you the weight I have carried all day long, the thoughts that lingered, the words I could not take back, the mistakes that tried to define me. Here they are, Lord, laid before you. I will not cling to them anymore. They are too heavy for me, but they are not too heavy for you. You have invited me to come to you with my burdens, and I know that in your presence there is rest. Not the kind of rest this world offers, shallow and temporary, but the kind that seeps deep into the soul, the kind that holds me even while I sleep. I don't want to lie down tonight clutching fear in one hand and disappointment in the other. I want my hands empty, lifted to you, open and ready to receive the peace only you can give. So here I am, Lord, surrendering. I am grateful that you don't turn me away when I come weary. You don't ask me to be perfect before you listen. You don't demand that I have all the answers before I kneel. You welcome me as I am, weak, tired, fragile, yet loved beyond measure. You know the days that break me down and the nights that steal my breath, and still you whisper, "Come to me, all who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest." Those words are my anchor tonight, my safe harbor in the storm. So I bow low, Lord, in the quiet of this room, and I let go. I let go of the control I keep grasping. I let go of the pride that tells me I must do it all on my own. I let go of the voices that say I am not enough. I let go of the fear that tomorrow will look the same as today. I release it all into your hands. Because my heart was never meant to carry what only you can hold. My mind was never meant to solve what only you can redeem. My soul was never meant to wander restless in the dark when you are my light. And so, Father, I surrender. I surrender the loud voices in my head, the tiredness in my body, the ache in my soul. I give it to you, because you are the God who never sleeps, the God who watches over me with unfailing love. As I rest tonight, I rest in you. Lord, you tell me to cast all my cares upon you because you care for me. Tonight I choose to believe that promise. I choose to hand over every weight that has been crushing me, every anxious thought that has stolen my peace. So often I hold them tight, Lord. I replay them in my mind as though I could fix them by worrying. But worry never fixes. Worry only steals. And tonight I refuse to give it that power. Tonight I give those thoughts to you. The fears about tomorrow, the uncertainty about decisions, the doubts about myself. They do not belong in my hands. They belong at the foot of your throne. You are my Father, and you do not despise my weakness. You care deeply, even for the smallest tremble in my heart. I give you the silent tears, the restless nights, the questions that have no answers. I give you the future that feels unclear, and the past that sometimes haunts me. I give you my family, my work, my health, my dreams, every piece of my life. You care for the lilies of the field. You clothe them in beauty. You feed the sparrows that never plant or harvest. How much more will you care for me, your child? My worries shrink when I remember how wide, how long, how high, and how deep your love truly is. So I breathe deep, Lord, and I release. I will not go to bed clinging to the lies of fear. I will not toss and turn as though you have forgotten me. I will not believe that my tomorrow rests on my strength alone. My tomorrow rests in your hands, and there it is safe. You are the God who parts seas, the God who brings water from rocks, the God who moves mountains with just a word. Surely, you are able to carry what overwhelms me tonight. Surely, you are able to calm the storm within me. Teach me, Lord, to replace my anxious thoughts with prayers. Teach me to silence fear with faith. Teach me to trust, not because life is easy, but because you are faithful. And as I close my eyes, let my last thought be of you, not of the things I cannot change. Let my final breath of the day be one of gratitude, not worry. Hold me in your peace, and remind me that nothing can separate me from your love. Because tonight, Lord, my cares are no longer mine. They are yours, and in that truth I rest. Lord, you promise to keep in perfect peace those whose minds are stayed on you. Tonight I cling to that promise with everything I have. My thoughts wander, my heart trembles, but you are my anchor. Your peace is not fragile, it is not fleeting. It does not fade when the night grows long. Your peace holds steady because it flows from who you are, unchanging, eternal, faithful. So many times I've let my thoughts run wild, racing down paths of fear, imagining futures that never come to pass. Anxiety has stolen nights from me, Lord. It has whispered lies that you were far away, that I was alone. But your word reminds me that you are near to the brokenhearted. You are a God who never leaves, never forsakes, never abandons. I don't want to live another night consumed by fear of the unknown. Tonight, I ask for your perfect peace to guard my heart and mind. Wrap me in it like a blanket. Surround me with it like a fortress. Let it be the song that drowns out the noise of worry. Your peace is greater than understanding. I don't need to know how everything will work out to rest in you. I don't need to see the answers right now to trust that you hold them. What I need, Lord, is you. And in you I find a calm that the world cannot offer. When my heart races, let your spirit whisper, "Peace, be still." When my mind floods with what-ifs, let your voice remind me that you are enough. When my body tenses with fear, let me feel the gentle hand of my Father who quiets every storm. I do not walk through this night alone. The Maker of heaven and earth watches over me. The one who stretched out the stars, holds my life together. The God who split the sea is the same God who will make a way for me. How can I not rest when I remember that truth? So tonight I will not fight sleep with worry. I will rest in the assurance that I am yours, and nothing can snatch me from your hand. My mind belongs to you, my heart belongs to you, my night belongs to you. Fill me with the stillness of your presence, until peace flows through every corner of my soul. And when I wake, let me rise not with fear, but with confidence in you. For you are my peace, Lord, always, forever, unchanging. And tonight I choose to rest in that truth. Lord, as the darkness deepens outside my window, I remember your faithfulness. From the rising of the sun to its setting, you have carried me. Every breath I took today was a gift. Every step I walked was sustained by your mercy. And now, in the quiet of the night, I choose to lift up thanksgiving to you. Your word says it is good to proclaim your love in the morning and your faithfulness at night. So here I am, remembering. I remember the prayers you answered that I had long forgotten. I remember the moments you protected me when I wasn't even aware of the danger. I remember the strength you gave me when I thought I couldn't go on. Even when my eyes couldn't see it, your hand was guiding me. Even when my heart doubted, your love never let go. Every day of my life, you have proven again and again that you are faithful, and tonight I rest in that truth. Lord, it is so easy for my mind to dwell on what went wrong, to replay the things I wish I could change. But tonight I choose to dwell on your goodness. I choose to remember how you have never failed me. I choose to rest in gratitude instead of regret. The night may feel long, but your presence makes it safe. The world outside may shift and tremble, but your promises remain unshaken. I thank you for being the same yesterday, today, and forever. So I lay my head down tonight with thanksgiving on my lips. Thank you for my family, for the roof over my head, for the food that nourished me, for the small blessings that are easy to overlook. Thank you for the gift of another day, for the chance to grow, to learn, to love. Most of all, thank you for never leaving my side. Thank you for loving me at my worst and holding me at my weakest. Thank you for being the God who remains when everything else fades away. Let this gratitude settle in my soul like a melody that sings me to sleep. Let it silence the lies of fear. Let it remind me that if you have been faithful all my life, you will not stop now. Tonight, Lord, I close my eyes with a heart full of remembrance, and in remembering I find peace. Lord, tonight I find my rest in the shadow of the Almighty. Your word tells me that those who dwell in your shelter will rest in your shadow, safe under the covering of your wings. I claim that promise now as the darkness surrounds me. I am not afraid of the night, because I am not alone in it. You are my refuge, my fortress, my God in whom I trust. When fear tries to creep in, I remember that you are my shield. When anxiety tries to whisper lies, I remember that you are my strong tower. Nothing can reach me outside of your will, and nothing can steal me from the palm of your hand that ties us. Lord, I ask you to surround this room with your presence. Let every corner be filled with your light. Let every shadow be driven away by your spirit. Place angels at my door and over my household, guarding me as I sleep. Protect my mind from restless thoughts, my body from harm, and my spirit from despair. I take comfort in knowing that you command your angels concerning me, to guard me in all my ways. Tonight I need that covering, Lord. I need the assurance that I am safe, not because of locks on doors or walls around me, but because you yourself watch over me. Even as the world sleeps, you do not. You never slumber. You never close your eyes. You see every detail, hear every whisper, and know every need. And because you are awake, I can finally close my eyes without fear. Father, remind me that no pestilence, no terror, no darkness has authority over me when I dwell in you. You are the light that no darkness can overcome. You are the shield that no weapon can pierce. You are the God who keeps me safe in ways I cannot even see. So tonight, I do not lie down in fear. I lie down in trust. I do not listen to the voice of worry. I listen to the voice of my shepherd. who calls me by name and leads me to safety. Under your wings I find shelter, and under your wings I will stay. As sleep comes, let my soul rest in the knowledge that I am held, protected, and covered by the Almighty, and in that shadow I find peace. Lord, in the quiet of the night I listen for your gentle whisper. The world is loud in the day, filled with noise and distraction. But now, as silence settles in, I long to hear only you. Like Elijah, who stood on the mountain, I know you are not always in the wind, or the earthquake, or the fire, but in the gentle whisper that follows. Tonight I wait for that whisper. Speak to me in ways my heart will understand. Calm my racing thoughts with the sound of your presence. Let your spirit move softly within me, reminding me that you are near. I do not need a shout to know you are here. I need the quiet assurance that you are holding me close. There are places in me that only your whisper can reach. Wounds too deep for words, fears too fragile to expose. Lord, touch them tonight. Heal what is broken, calm what is restless, strengthen what is weary. In the stillness, I remember that I am yours. The stars above are countless, yet you know each one by name. How much more do you know me? How much more do you love me? That thought alone quiets my spirit and brings me peace. Lord, help me to find beauty in this stillness. Help me to treasure these moments in the night when the world fades and only you remain. Let my soul lean in close, listening for the tender sound of your love. I don't need the noise of the world to fill me. I don't need endless answers or explanations. I need you. I need your whisper reminding me that I am not forgotten, that I am safe, that I am loved. And if tomorrow brings storms, let tonight prepare me with peace. If tomorrow brings questions, let tonight remind me that you are the answer. If tomorrow feels uncertain, let tonight teach me that you are unshakable. So Lord, whisper to me as I drift into sleep. Let the last sound in my heart be the quiet assurance of your presence. Let the last thought in my mind be of your unfailing love. And let me wake tomorrow already held in your arms. Lord, as the night deepens, I place tomorrow in your hands. How many times have I lost sleep over what has not yet happened, imagining problems that may never come? Yet you remind me, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. So tonight, I let go. I release the grip I have on my plans, my deadlines, my needs, and my fears about the future. I surrender them all to you. Tomorrow does not belong to me. It belongs to you, the author of time and the keeper of every breath. Father, I trust you with what is unknown. I trust you with the challenges waiting beyond the sunrise. I trust you with the decisions I cannot yet see clearly. You go before me, and you prepare the way. What looks uncertain to me is already secure in your plan. You have never failed me. When I look back at the road I've traveled, I see your fingerprints on every step. There were moments I thought I was lost, but you were guiding me. There were days I thought I would not make it, but you were sustaining me. If you carried me then, surely you will carry me now. Lord, teach me to live one day at a time. Teach me to rest, knowing that you are enough for today and will be enough again tomorrow. Let me trust not in my strength, but in your provision. You fed Israel with manna one day at a time. You still provide that way, faithful, steady enough. So I will not fear the dawn. I will not tremble at what the morning may bring. Because my Father holds it all. And if you are with me, I have nothing to fear. Give me faith that grows in the quiet, courage that rests in your promises, and hope that rises with each sunrise. Tonight I lay down not only my body but also my future. It is yours, Lord, and in your hands I am safe. Lord, this night I thank you first. I thank you for your presence that never leaves me. for your love that never fails, and for your peace that passes understanding. I thank you for carrying my burdens, calming my fears, and reminding me that I am never alone. As I close my eyes, I rest in your embrace. I do not need to control tomorrow, because you already hold it. I do not need to fear the unknown, because you are already there. I do not need to cling to my worries, because you have promised to carry them for me. Father, let my last thought tonight be gratitude. Let my final breath of this day be worship, and let the silence of sleep become a sanctuary where my soul communes with you, even in rest. Thank you for being the God of my days and the keeper of my nights. Thank you for being my refuge, my peace, my safe place. And thank you that when the morning comes, your mercies will be new again. So now I surrender the night to you, Lord. Guard my dreams, still my spirit, and hold me close. In your presence I find peace. In your love I find rest. And in your arms I find the strength to let go.